Facebook people, please come live. Please come live. I am so angry right now. I am so angry and I've been quiet, but now I need to speak. This must stop. This must really stop. This must stop now. It has to stop. Enough is enough. Angeke. I'm waiting for people to come on because I need you to share what I'm about to say. Please come on. I need you to share what I'm about to say. Yo. Now I don't understand. Guys, how are you? Guys, can you please share what I'm about to say? Please share. Please share what I'm about to say. Guys, I am not impressed. I am very upset with Mr. Solomon Izang Ashom, whoever he is. One, KWANELE Foundation is not associated or in partnership with Mr. Solomon Izang Ashom, whoever he is. Reason why. I have been inundated with calls from journalists and I've been inundated with calls. Right now, after my live, I got a call from a police officer who says they are the ones that are dealing with the case of the girl who opened a case against MAKAMU about the recording. I said, so what does that have to do with me? Because I don't know that girl. I do not know the girl who leaked the recording, MAKAMU. I do not know that girl. She never came to KWANELE Foundation. So what am I supposed to do? And she says, no, Solomon gave us your number. He says you have other cases against the girl. I said, listen here. Yesterday, I had 3 different journalists phone me. Today, I'm getting 2 other police officers phoning me because Solomon is giving them my numbers, saying they must get information from me. Me, let me tell you this. I still maintain I am not. KWANELE Foundation is not about exposing pastors. We do not expose pastors. Listen to me. If Solomon has a bone to pick, or if Solomon feels he needs to expose pastors, he mustn't think he can get his content from KWANELE Foundation. Hell no. There's no content he's going to get from KWANELE Foundation, and we will, anything that is associated with him, please, in the name of Jesus, anything that is associated with Solomon, do not ever link it to KWANELE Foundation. I beg you in Jesus' name. I explained, and I'm still explaining. That girl who opened a case against MAKAMU, that girl who leaked the recording, has nothing to do with KWANELE Foundation. We do not know her. We don't know her relationship with Solomon. It's none of our business. All we can state on record is that after that recording was leaked, yes, other girls approached the foundation with different case numbers that they have, that they laid from today, case numbers which they opened from 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, respectively. On record, we can state that we do not expose pastors, we protect our victims. On record, I can state that we have processes that we follow as KWANELE Foundation. We are not about cheap gossip. We are not about exposing pastors. Yes, the cases that these girls gave us, as much as any other person, when they give us cases, we take the cases and we take them through the Equality Commission, which get verified. Meaning, I've always explained this process to you guys on the platform that when you give us a case number, it takes about 21 days, their turnaround time, to verify the case number. I just explained to the cop who just phoned me to say there are cases, the case numbers have been verified. The only thing that's missing now is for the official that has verified these case numbers to tell us what happened to the cases. Why did the cases not see the light of day? Because these girls feel justice has been denied for them. That's an answer that we still have not received as the foundation, and we are waiting for that answer, and we are yet to meet with that official who will completely disclose these things. And they do these things through our legal department in the foundation, because there are processes that follow. I've always maintained to you guys that as KWANELE Foundation, we respect the law, we respect the processes that go forth. That is why we will not disclose these case numbers to any person that phones me and says they got my number from Solomon. No, I will not do that. I will not be the one to fuel Solomon's journalism or to fuel whatever that is doing at the expense of KWANELE Foundation. KWANELE Foundation is not about exposing pastors. KWANELE Foundation is not about exposing pastors and vilifying pastors. No, I've explained from the beginning, we are about restoration and rehabilitation. If whoever she is, because I just learned her name now from the cop who just phoned me. If she opened the case and she leaked the video, and the way the whole of South Africa was vilifying her, calling her names, taking her through the mud, saying she's this, she's this, she's this, she's this, the other women that came out to us as the foundation begged us to say, please don't expose us, because we will not be able to stand the vilification that this girl went through. Psychologically, our psychologist even said, relax, we understand the trauma that women go through. Some of you might say, why did it take them so long to come and tell us about these cases that they opened? You are quick to speak like that because you've never experienced trauma. You are quick to speak like that because you've never experienced trauma in your life. So you are quick to speak like that. So as KWANELE Foundation, we stand on our word. We will not, don't tell me to calm down, Tsakan. Don't. Takani says, yes, my dear, Sihle, calm down, my dear. I will not calm down, because already, you guys, if you go on our Facebook page, a few weeks ago, I received death threats. And on those death threats, Izang's name was mentioned on those death threats. It said, Izang is helping us to locate you. So if Izang is helping people, I'm not saying it's him. I'm not saying it's him, but guys, understand, I'm on high alert. If people are going to call me and say, we got your numbers from Solomon, we got your numbers from Solomon, we got your numbers from Solomon, and then I'm reminded of the SMS that we got that says, Izang will help us locate you. On top of that, listen here, we don't go around looking for cases. We do not go around looking for cases. We do not go around saying people come to us. No, it's victims that come to us. We do not disclose victims' names. We will not do that, because that will be the end of our foundation. If someone comes to us with a case number, we have a process. We take it through the equality people that we're assigned to. Our legal team takes it through to them. We wait for the 21-day turnaround response time. And once the case is verified, we wait to get a full report as to say what happened to the case. Then, once we know what happened to the case, we are able to then help the victim to reopen the case and start the journey afresh with the case. That is what is happening with these cases of these other girls that have come forward to us. It is not Sihle CBC that opened cases against Bishop MAKAMU. Please understand that. It is not KWANELE Foundation that opened cases against Bishop MAKAMU. These people who came to us, we verified their case numbers. Now we are at a level of waiting for a full report to find out why was justice denied. They must give us the report. Then, based on that report, these women or men, these men or women will decide if they want to proceed, reopen, or whatever that happened for them to get justice. Number two, you don't even know what cases these are. It might be civil cases or it might be criminal cases. You don't even know what it is. So somebody, because me, I'm not friends with Solomon Izang on Facebook. I have blocked him. I am not friends with him, especially after he started writing fake news about me, writing nonsense and bullshit and trumpeting gossip that I'm owing people money. There was a post he did, I think 5 months ago, after I appeared on my Bishop the first time, and he was trumpeting all over his social media page that I am owing people, backing up nonsense. So if that's his style of journalism, that is what Solomon does. But please, bear it in your head, KWANELE Foundation has no association, no partnership, no link with Solomon. I only met Solomon through Jay the day I decided to speak my truth, my testimony publicly. That was it. Yes, when we did our first march, he was there. He marched with us to Philip Banda's church. That is true. Other than that, he wrote a book, which he named it KWANELE Mfundisi. He took my interview with Jay and he turned it into a book, and he wanted to make money out of it. I have a copy of that book. So that is why I blocked Solomon, because I saw that every person that Solomon interviews, he takes your interviews, he turns them them into a book. He will sell it on the side and want to make money out of yourself. So he even wrote the book and he titled it KWANELE Mfundisi. And he even wrote according to CBC without any permission from me. I never gave that guy permission to write a story about my life. Never did I. But we did take him, we did call him to order. We did take him to task with our legal team and he stopped. As a result, I disassociated myself from him because this KWANELE Foundation, we are not about cheap gossip. We are not about scoring points. So I am making this video to say, in the name of God, the universe and the ancestors that be, I have blocked Solomon Izang on WhatsApp. I have blocked him on calls. I have blocked him on SMS. I have blocked him on all social media platforms. So why am I still getting calls from journalists, police coming to me wanting to get information? And I always ask, where did you get my number from? Where did you get my private number from? Guys, it's not just my number. It's my private, personal number. Most of you know that when you want to talk to me, you use this platform or you speak to Snobile or you phone the office. He is giving people my personal private number. Yesterday, I had 4 journalists phone me. Today, I've got a cop who says she's the one in charge of the case of the girl that leaked an audio on MAKAMU. I said, I don't know that girl. I've got no business with that girl. My business is about restoration and rehabilitation. Guys, there is no way, please, pastors out there, I am not linked with Solomon. KWANELE Foundation is not linked with Solomon. That is why I say, whatever you see or hear about Solomon, believe it if you choose to believe it. I don't care. It is not fashionable that he cannot go to Nigeria and expose his own Nigerian pastors, but he's here in South Africa exposing South African pastors. Think, does it make sense to you? Think. So what I'm saying here is, again, we are not about exposing pastors. We are not against pastors. We are about restoration and rehabilitation as the foundation. That is why when people trust us enough to come to us and say, we opened a case about this person and this person, nothing's happening to it, we always tell those people to say, give us time to investigate. And we mean it, because that case number, we take it through the platforms that need be, and from taking it to the platform that need be, we wait for the response. So here's my answer. Regarding the people that came to us and spoke more, that they have cases or allegations against Bishop MAKAMU, yes, some of those cases have been verified. What are we waiting for now? We need to find out from them, Uguti, why was justice denied for those victims? And when we find out, then we will be advised legally what route to take. That is that. It's not about me vilifying Bishop MAKAMU. It's not about the foundation wanting to bring Bishop MAKAMU down. No, we are not doing that. We are about justice. That is all. That is all. I've got nothing against Bishop MAKAMU personally. The foundation has nothing against Bishop MAKAMU personally. We are currently waiting to hear why was justice denied from those victims. We never opened cases for MAKAMU, and we're not about to, because he's done nothing wrong to us. But allow the process, allow us. Currently, those people who came to us, they're undergoing psychological intervention. They're undergoing psychological intervention through the foundation. So imagine, I've got cops, I've got journalists who phoned me, all of them saying Solomon Izang gave them my number. So imagine if this foundation was about cheap stunts, if this foundation was about exposing pastors, I would have long given them the case numbers. I would have long given them the girls' names so that Solomon can do a quick YouTube and say, this is the information I found, this is what's happening, this is what's happening, this is what's happened. Unesmindu Solomon, how dare he give people my numbers? How dare he think he can get information from the foundation when he himself tried to defraud me, when he himself wrote a book and titled it KWANELE Mfundisi according to CBC's narrative? How dare he, Solomon? Don't come here. How dare he, when I'm still receiving SMSs from an unknown number that will mention his name on that SMS saying Izang is helping us to locate you? How dare he? He thinks I'm friends with him. Hell no. Hell no. So I beg you in God's name, I just wanted to get that message across. Please share it. Please share it. That is all. Because I'd be damned. KWANELE Foundation is not about making money. KWANELE Foundation is not about quick stunts and quick exposure. It's not about that. We are about restoration and rehabilitation of people. At the end of the day, we are not the one that opens these cases against men of God. People open them, they come to us, we verify. Some of these cases, you find it's civil cases. Some of them, they might be criminal cases. Some of them, it's psychological cases which just need counseling. That's not for us to judge. So I'm not against Bishop MAKAMU. I've never been. In fact, I'm not against any pastor. I've never been. The only pastor that I hate and I'm against is that stupid Philip Banda, because he violated me. That stupid Philip Banda. He's the one that still has my mom in his place. So Yara, I just wanted you to share this and spread it. Tell Solomon Isaac. I even told the cop that phoned me now to say, listen here, tell Solomon I've got no business with him. If he's lacking information and he wants content, he must leave my phone number out of it. He must stop giving people my phone number. He must stop giving people my phone number. And please ask Solomon to block my number. He must delete my phone number from his phone. He must stop it. I just needed to say that. Yes, sis. I am so fucking tired of it. I'm up to here. I'm up to here. I am just about tired of all of this. You know, I've got no time for stunts. You know, people don't understand that some people are good in your life for a certain season and a certain reason. Yes, some people are good in your life for a certain season and a certain reason. He was there when I was being interviewed by Jay Israel, which most of you have seen the interview on YouTube. He was there. And the main person who invited me was Jay. He was there. He listened to the interview. When we did our march to Philip Banda's church, he was there. I will not discredit him of that. But I've got no business with him. Please, guys. That guy, he's the one, if people can phone him now and say, we caught Sihle sleeping with a dog, he'll be the first one to go on YouTube and say, Sihle of KWANELE Foundation is sleeping with a dog. So I'm not interested in cheap gimmicks and gossips. By now, if you've been following KWANELE Foundation, you will know that ours is about credibility. Ours is about restoration and rehabilitation. So I'm putting this out there, because those who follow this foundation will know. Go back to the foundation pages. About a week or 2 weeks ago, I received threatening messages. They mentioned Dimba. I even said it. Dimba is a former colleague who used to work, not even colleague, a former teammate who used to work with us in the foundation. And I said, I don't know if it's her. And I'm not going to say it's her, but her name is mentioned. Izang was mentioned on the second one. So am I not supposed to have my light bulbs cring? Huh? So if he's the one that took that girl to open a case against MAKAMU, that's his baby. He must sleep in it, because clearly he has no more content. He's got nothing better to say anymore about Bishop MAKAMU, and he's hoping that we will give him information. Well, sorry for you. That's not how we roll. And the only reason why we brought that to light was because we were addressing the issue of Ama Bishop to say this is what happened, this is what happened. But we are not about that. We are not about being idiots. Please, guys. You know, Snobile was saying no. Yesterday when I said, Snobile, why Solomon Unfunan? I said to Snobile, I'm sure you guys know Snobile is our operations manager in the foundation. I said, Snobile, what does Solomon want from me? Why is he giving journalists my personal number? What does he want from me? And Nobile said ignore him. I did ignore him. But today I'm getting calls from journalists again, City Press journalists who are saying they were sent by Solomon. They are the ones that work with Solomon. They are the ones that every time Solomon has a story, he phones them. I said, listen here, maybe Solomon didn't inform you properly. I have no business with him. I don't want to know. Now I'm being phoned by a police officer who says she's the one heading the case of this poor girl that opened a case about me. I said, so what's my business with that? She says, no, Solomon says you've got other cases that you can give us. I said, no, even if there are other cases, we have processes. Our legal team is working with the law enforcement of equality that are investigating these cases for us. They've confirmed the cases, but now we're waiting to find out why was justice not served. So we're not about to give Solomon content on a silver platter, because ours is not to destroy. Ours is not to destroy churches and destroy men of God. Futsek Solomon, soon wako man Solomon. I'm sorry for swearing. God forgive me for swearing. Sorry. Askisin. Ketla says your foundation helped the girl. Ketla, Mamela. One thing about our foundation, we don't impose ourselves. That girl never wrote to us. That girl never came to us about anything. I speak on girls that came to us. Yeah? I speak about the people that came to us subsequent to that audio. People who said to us, these are other things that we have. You understand? Wow. Right. Utini, Ukiabetu, just recently a certain man of God told me that you guys might be seen to be doing a good job in the eyes of the people, but the motive is stinking bad. He said it's just selfish interest. Now I'm starting to believe him. Wow, Ukiabetu, you clearly are just writing to respond. You don't understand what our foundation is about. You clearly don't. Believe what you want to believe, actually. We don't care. You don't understand what our foundation is about. Uchuzinhle, calm down, sisters. Imisebenzi kaGod siyazi ukuthi Solomon Sathane qobo. Like, I'm not interested in that Solomon guy. Guy says, don't be angry, my love. You too smart and full of wisdom. It's not about anger. It's about ntinegile ukuthi ungfunani. That's why it's ungfunani Solomon. I won't be surprised if tomorrow he writes an article or says we saw Sihle of Sihle Foundation sleeping with a dog, or we saw her doing whatever. He's written bad stories about me before, and every time he writes bad stories about me, I'm like, I'm not moved, guys. Like, I'm actually not moved. There's so much under the face of the sun. I am actually not moved because my mandate is clear with KWANELE Foundation, what we are about. Yes, soon. Patricia, well done, girl. He's a big problem. Dodi. Our job is not to destroy but to build. I love this, Sihle, wonderful. Yes, Bishop Kelly. Bishop Kelly, you know, I speak of Bishop Kelly because Bishop Kelly is one bishop that reached out to me and we've had lengthy conversations. And I've said to him, Bishop, our job, KWANELE Foundation, we are not about exposing pastors, guys. We are not. We are not about destroying pastors. We are not. People write to us and say, we've got this problem, we've got this problem. That's why we've got a legal and a psychological wing in the foundation. We bring forth psychological intervention, just like the story today where I shared with you guys of the sex worker who came to us to say the pastor owes her money because she gave him services he didn't pay. We could have chosen to go on social media and name and shame this pastor. We didn't. We contacted the pastor. The pastor agreed to meet with us. We said, it was myself, the pastor, the sex worker, and the psychologist. They spoke. Pastor was given the time. He raised the money. He paid the sex worker. From there, we offered the sex worker counseling. She said she doesn't want counseling. All she wanted was her money. We offered the pastor counseling. The pastor agreed to counseling because he himself told us he has a sexual addiction. So we are not about destroying. I might talk about cases, but I will definitely not name the pastor. I definitely will not. So I don't want people using KWANELE Foundation thinking we are exposing. No, I have no business with Solomon, guys. I don't actually. So as I say again, tell him, please, I blocked that guy on WhatsApp. I blocked that guy on call. I blocked that guy on messages. I blocked that guy on Facebook. I blocked that guy everywhere after I discovered that he is spreading nonsense about people. Moreover, me, he's very creative in stories. I don't want to be a part of that. On top of that, he created a book and he named it KWANELE Mfundisi, a book that he was even about to sell or was selling on Amazon. And he wrote, according to Sihle CBC's account, with no permission of my own. I've been quiet, keeping quiet about it. I've got the copy of the book in my house. It's just that I'm in Durban right now, so I can't pull it out from the drawer and say, where are my lies? Here's the book. No, guys. No, I've got no business. Please, get it out of your head. KWANELE Foundation has no partnership, no relationship with Solomon Izang. We've got no relationship and no partnership whatsoever. So I am tired of journalists, cops phoning me, asking me for a scoop because Solomon gave them. No. Again, were there more people that wrote to us after the voice tape of MAKAMU? Yes, they were. Did they have case numbers? Yes, they did. What did we do about it? We've got processes. We follow. Our legal took the case numbers, forwarded it to the government authorities that be. They've confirmed. They've confirmed the case numbers. What we're waiting for now is for the explanation of why was justice denied. That is all. Then we'll take it from there. Ours is about restoration psychologically, physically, mentally. We do not stand in the hands of in the way of anything. I've got no business with Solomon. That is why I say, whatever you should hear or see from Solomon about CBC or KWANELE Foundation, believe it. I've got no time to this. I've got absolutely no time to defend myself or protect myself from whatever that he may decide to want to create or say. I have no time, Tagatedi. I have blocked him. I have blocked that guy. And I beg you in Jesus' name, whatever he writes or whatever, do not share it with KWANELE Foundation. We have absolutely no association with him whatsoever. We are not against pastors. I mean, I myself sometimes, when I break down and I need counseling, I do phone pastors. I do phone men of God. I remember phoning Bishop Kelly, phoning Bishop Kelly. I think this was about 3-4 months ago. And I was crying. I said, Bishop Kelly, I need you to intervene. Bishop Kelly, please send me money. I phoned him. I said, Bishop Kelly, I need 500 rand. I need to buy food in the house. I've exhausted the money on KWANELE Foundation. We don't have bread and milk in the house. I phoned to Bishop Kelu, but does that mean if there's a case or an allegation against him, I won't phone him? I will still phone him and say, Bishop, there's a case and allegation about you. Can we meet and discuss? That is why I say some pastors, they don't run away from Sihle. When I phone, they pick up. And if I say there are allegations or cases against you, these pastors come to the topic, come to the table, we discuss and we resolve. Because remember, some of the cases that people come with to us, some of the cases you find that we've had cases where people will write emails accusing pastors of things, but the person is just bitter, vindictive. And when we bring them to the table with the pastor, the issue is resolved because the issue was just non-existent. So that's why I always say, pastors, don't be afraid of KWANELE Foundation. We are not against you. But one thing, I wanted to put it clear on record. Do not stop tagging me in Solomon's things. Stop saying KWANELE Foundation must collaborate with Solomon. And I don't wish to work with him ever again. I don't. The foundation is bigger than that. Solomon has never been abused. Solomon has never been victimized at the hands of the churches. Solomon does not know what people like me went through at churches. He's just about gossip, 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 gossip. He cannot relate. Solomon, I can never phone him and say I need prayers. No ways. There are pastors that I phone. I phone Pastor Fundi when I need prayers. I phone Sis Nelly Siwe when I need prayers. Because Nami, as I'm in pursuit of finding this God, I still need to go and consult and pray and say, men of God, pray for me. Not lay hands on me, but keep me in your prayers. So yes, I just had to do this video, man. Yes, Doti. Uthunguleko, I hope Solomon uzwile ukuthi ungumsunu. Hayi umsunu vele. Hayi Doti. Bob, don't get angry, just ignore him, don't swear, please. I'm sorry for swearing, guys, forgive me. I told you. You see, the thing is, I don't pretend me. The truth is, I'm in pursuit of finding and knowing this God. This phone's on 5%. The truth is, I'm in pursuit of finding and knowing this God. So while I'm in pursuit, my true colors of being a carnal person still come out and I still find myself swearing. Please forgive me, you holy people that don't swear. Forgive me, for you are holy, you are anointed, you are blessed, you don't have weaknesses like me. My weakness, I swear. Forgive me. Pray for me that the swearing demon must come out of my body in Jesus' name. Because as I calm down, my angel, don't give him satisfaction. I don't give anyone satisfaction. I just wanted to put it out there so that even when you sleep, don't ever think of associating me with that person. Sorry, swearing, guys. Sorry about swearing. Sorry. Everyone is talking about swearing. Guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry for swearing. I won't swear again. Jesus is going to punish me. I'm sorry. Guys, hey, the messages are too much. Yeah, the messages are too much. See, focus on your message. Leave Solomon. Mamela, that's the thing. I'm not even after Solomon. I don't care what he does. He's the one that's after me now, giving people my number. Giving people my personal number. On top of that, I was getting strange messages mentioning him, saying he's the one helping people to locate my location so that they can skit me. They want to skit him. They want to skit me. If anything happens to me, I tell you, Jonga sihle usithandwa, love me and your same tap tap. Oh, I don't know what he said. Zodwa says, Njani, when Solomon only concentrate on SA pastors when there are so many fake pastors in Nigeria? You can ask that again, Zodwa. You can. God is using you guys to vundulula and sizabantu. Wow. I'm sure there is a party in hell today. I urge all born again Christians to pray harder today. Yes, guys, pray for us. Pray for me, guys. Me, I don't know how to pray. I'm still learning. Ne? I'm in pursuit. Pray for me also. When you are praying and tongue are firing and sung firing and oiling, please pray for me also. Brenda says KWANELE Foundation is not about exposing pastors. God is at work here and he's using KWANELE Mfundisi to do his jobs. Katele Labafundisi. Indeed. I didn't hear anything. All I heard is Solomon, you am soon. Lindiwe bathenga sathukani uwe manje wenza ngithukani. Uthi Katlego, now you don't have 3 girls. Katlego, yazi, I don't understand people who listen to answer. Listen to with understanding so you can respond. I never said that. I don't know where you get that. It's your own. Maybe re-listen to this video again. Go back. Hi abantu. Nathanda ukuphendula ningamamelanga kahle. You like listening to answer without listening to understand. That is the problem. That is why you answer things that you don't even understand because you didn't understand what the author was saying in the first place. Yarra. Bridget says, I love you, Sihle. I love you too. Mzigas, that guy never stops. Kehla, some guys ran away, especially Joburg pastors. Zinhle athi Solomon uthunyiwe angithi labafundisi they are no longer sending money in Nigeria. Abanye they are in areas but Tumelu Solomon I suga. Kehla is a journalist. I don't care.